Hey there. So this weekend is my birthday and I am turning the 40. It doesn't feel like it. I'm excited. And today I just wanted to share 40 things that I learned over the past 40 years of living unconventionally. These lessons are going to reflect on like my unique journey I've had, and I really hope that they inspire you to embrace your own unconventional story. Get a little bit more cozy here. So, my 20s, it was all about exploration. It was a time filled with new experiences, from trying out different jobs to trying to navigate relationships that ended up teaching me what I wanted and didn't want in a partner. I was learning to stand on my own 2 feet, but it was messy. And I was struggling around that it was okay not to have everything figured out because that's just part of the journey. Whereas in school, everyone kind of expected you, like, oh, what are you going to do for college? What are you going to do with your life? You're a kid. No one has that shit figured out, not for a really long time. And so that was fun. Then came my 30s. Oh, 30s. I've loved them, even though they've been difficult. It has been a decade of healing and self-discovery, not just in my life and about myself, in business, learning about entrepreneurship even more, learning how to do all the little things as a solo business owner and all that comes with that, which has been a struggle and a huge learning curve and such a cool experience that you can't get self-discovery and self-growth any other way. This decade has really pushed me to confront my past and seek therapy, and it has been a game changer. And therapy isn't just for crises, it's a tool. And there's different types of therapy, but you just got to figure out what works for you. But it's been such a powerful tool to understand myself better and navigate all of life's complexities. At the beginning of the decade, I was adjusting from an abusive relationship to a healthy one. And that was very enlightening, going from one extreme to the other and getting comfortable again and noticing a bunch of my triggers. So, in my 30s, I learned the importance of shedding toxic relationships and habits that no longer serve me. It was a huge time for reflection where I reassess my values, who's around me, and choosing who is allowed in my life. This process has really helped me let go of these burdens that's weighed me down, and it's made space emotionally and space for growth and more positivity in my life. Of course, not every day is positive, but there's a lot more positivity than there ever was. In my 30s, my health went to shit. Then my grandmother, my Nana, my childhood dog, and my mom all passed away within 3 years of each other. The second half of my 30s was a lot of grieving, not just grieving my old self that could do all these things that I now couldn't do, and then my dog that had been there through the toughest parts of my life, and two people who's been very special to me, even though we weren't that close. They had a very significant, mostly positive impact in my life, and now they weren't there anymore. But the grief has slowly gotten a little bit better to navigate. And of course, it tends to around birthdays and holidays. But it's taught me that life is short, so you may as well live life every day and enjoy the day the way you want and not having what ifs later. Big part of this transformational phase in life, I discovered that emotional well being is so crucial. The emotional roller coaster of adulthood is so intense, but amazing, of course, because you can't have the good without the bad, unfortunately. Um, but having a supportive team of like doctors, therapists, and people around me, whether it's family or friends. It's really provided a space to unpack those feelings and develop more coping strategies. And it also became clear that prioritizing my mental health is just as important as physical health. And now, welcome to my 40s, the no fucks left era. I am so excited for this. Oh my gosh. It's almost like there's your 40s is the permission to just not care anymore about what people think, or you just do the thing because you want to and not worry about others. If it doesn't serve me or bring me joy, it's out of here. I'm all about being myself and living unapologetically. The lessons from the past and healing through them has guided me forward. And I finally learned to just embrace uncertainty, trust my gut, and prioritize experiences over material possessions. And each lesson through all of this has been a stepping stone leading me to this moment, a moment where I'm the person I need to be for this next chapter of my business and life. So the last 10 years, I've been trying to figure out what I want my business to look like. How do I want to do the business? Who is it for? And I have grown and evolved so much, and I kept wanting to rush things as we tend to do. But looking back right now, I'm realizing that I needed all those challenges and the healing to be able to be where I am now to take on the things I want to do next. Like, I know what my business is, I know what I'm wanting to do, I know what's next. I keep getting clearer and clearer every day. And this is the most clear I have ever been. And it feels so good. And I'm excited about it. And I feel confident. And I know what the hell is going on. And that's just an amazing space to be in. So, as I celebrate this milestone, I hope these 40 lessons resonate with you, encouraging you to embrace your own unconventional journey. Embrace uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and I've learned to ride the waves. Embracing uncertainty just can open doors to unexpected opportunities. Question norms. Don't accept societal expectations blindly. Challenge those norms that don't resonate with you. It's so liberating. And does something not align with your values? Then don't do it. Of course, that's easier when you're an entrepreneur. Prioritize experiences over possessions. Memories last way longer than material things. So invest in experiences that enrich your life instead of just accumulating a lot of stuff to try to make yourself look better to certain people who don't even care or matter. Like just going for a simple walk, doing daily errands, or going on a road trip, just stop and live in the moment. Value authenticity. Being true to yourself attracts the right people into your life. It fosters much deeper connections. And if someone else isn't being true to themselves, keep an eye out for those red flags and get the hell out of there. Fail forward. Every failure is just a stepping stone to success. When you learn from your mistakes, it's so crucial for personal growth. Just because something didn't turn out the way you wanted this time means you can just learn from it and do better next time. Trust your gut. Oh my gosh, your intuition knows what logic cannot explain. So listen to that inner voice and it can guide you really well. Yes, logic is important, but it's also there to keep you safe. So consider it, but listen past it to what you know deep down inside. For example, all along I knew who I wanted to work with, but it took so many years for me to figure out the skill set I could have or already have, or do I need to get for the audience I wanted, and what could I do for them, do for you that I also enjoyed, but you needed. And I finally figured that out. So you'll have to go to my website and see all that. I'll put a link below. And now I feel unstoppable. And getting into that flow every day just comes so much more easily. It's easier to wake up because I'm so excited to work on and help my clients. Say no more often. Protect your time and energy. It's your most valuable resources. Learning to say no can be so empowering. And the more you say it, the easier it gets. And if you get pushback, it's only because you're changing for the better, and others are just upset that they can't walk all over you anymore. Cultivate persistence. Life is going to throw you curveballs, and you'll be able to bounce back stronger each time. Persistence is so key to getting back up when overcoming challenges. Live with intention. Make choices that align with your values and goals. Intentional living leads to a more fulfilling life, which is what I love talking about here on this channel. Actually seek discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, so embrace the challenges as opportunities for development. For example, like talking on camera, getting more comfortable doing that or doing it at all, or going to networking events, just meeting people, walking up to them. It's a muscle you got to build, and success is on the other side of discomfort. Invest in relationships that matter. Quality connections are going to enrich your life more than anything else. So nurture these relationships that actually have a good impact on your life. It took me such a long time to find people who genuinely wanted to be friends and who also put in the effort to build those relationships. And of course, it's a handful of people, but I'd rather have a handful of genuine people than a bunch of who just want something from me or something. Practice gratitude. Acknowledging what you have is really going to shift your perspective more positively. So when you foster the contentment and joy, I used to think this was a bad thing. And then as I've gotten older, I've realized it's okay to want more, but it's very important to just be grateful for what you have and how far you've come. Stay curious. Never stop learning. Curiosity fuels that creativity and innovation. Explore new ideas and experiences as you go. Let go of perfectionism. Something I constantly tell clients is you're a human, not a robot. Humans do make mistakes and aren't perfect, and that is great, especially in an AI world now. Striving for perfection is going to hinder your progress. So focus on progress instead of some crazy, unattainable ideal. Be kind, not nice. Kindness is genuine. Niceness can be a performance. I mean, you have to be nice when you're working at a job that you don't like, that kind of thing. You have to play nice just to not ruffle feathers. But authenticity over superficiality in interaction, always. Create your own luck. Action and effort creates opportunities that often come from hard work and preparation. No one's going to do it for you, so make your own luck. Challenge your beliefs. Regularly reassess what you believe to avoid stagnation and embrace that personal growth. You can have passion and practicality. Yes, please follow your passion, but also consider if it's actually attainable to achieve your goals. And sometimes all the little details and tasks that go with following your passion, you don't necessarily enjoy. And that's just part of it. So sometimes you just got to do the things until you can outsource it. Make time for play. Like, it always bothered me that to see adults to not have fun or just be so rigid when they got older. So when I was a kid, I was like, I don't really want to be an adult because then I can't have any fun. So I've made it a point as I've gotten older that having fun is so essential for creativity and my mental health. So please don't neglect this in the pursuit of productivity. Pick up a hobby you used to love or try a new hobby. Go outside, run around in the grass, jump on a trampoline. Let your inner child have that fun. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you have to be an old stick in the mud and don't have to have any fun anymore. It's the complete opposite. Also, savor those small wins. Please celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. They absolutely count and contribute to your overall progress. And it also helps your confidence and your motivation when you see all these smaller achievements happen along the way as well. It helps build that momentum. Something else I learned is be mindful of spending. Now, to be clear, I'm not a financial professional. Consult your own financial advisor for your own needs. This is just my personal experience. For me, financial health comes down to this: not buying crap unless I absolutely need it. And when I do treat myself, because let's be real, we all need those little joys. For me, it's with a budget in mind, whether it's going out for coffee, buying books, or grabbing a new video game. Dare to be different. Embrace what makes you unique. It sets you apart from the crowd and adds value to the world. Besides, if everyone was the same, people would be so boring. I'm always fascinated with how different people are from me and why and what makes them tick and what I can learn from them. I've always wanted to make sure I'm a safe space for people to truly be themselves around me because you're you, and that's beautiful and different, but I'm here. Practice mindfulness. Being present enhances your experiences and reduces stress, and it can even foster peace of mind. Please don't fear change. If there's one thing we can always count on, it's that change is inevitable. It's a constant. So it's our job to adapt and thrive in the new circumstances rather than resisting them. Otherwise, we just stay stuck. Learn to let go. Holding on to past grievances weighs you down. You've got to release these for your own peace of mind and emotional freedom. It's not for the benefit of the person the grievance is towards, it's for you. Follow your curiosity, not trends. Follow what interests you, and it's going to lead to a fulfilling path. But trends are often super fleeting fads, and it can lead to burnout because you genuinely don't enjoy it. Be a lifelong learner. Education doesn't end with school. It's all about continuously seeking knowledge throughout life to stay relevant and engaged. Like, as of this video, I am currently studying for my project management certification to level up my productivity skills and better support the clients I want to have now. Trust the process. Process takes time, but patience is the key to achieving those long-term goals. I know this is so much easier said than done, but nothing happens overnight and everyone starts from scratch. And if you see something that they seem to be overnight success, go back and see how long have they been working towards it. Find joy in the journey. This process is as important, if not more, as a destination. So enjoy every step of the way for a richer experience and a lot less frustration. Be open to new perspectives. Different viewpoints are going to broaden your understanding and your empathy towards others' experiences. And even if you don't agree with someone, then it's easier to understand why they are the way they are. Create boundaries. Boundaries are like a bodyguard to protecting your energy and your time, and it's so essential for your mental well-being. So be sure to set clear boundaries with others in life and business. Pursue things that set your soul on fire. Follow passions that ignite excitement and fulfillment in your life instead of societal expectations. Like, just because I'm an adult doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing video games. I'm not too old to play video games, and neither are you. And not all passions need to be turned into a business either. Sometimes some passions, some hobbies, they're just there to create, to get away from all the other stuff. Practice more self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during tough times, or if you're having a bad day, or if you didn't get everything done that you wanted to get done that day. Everyone struggles at some point, and you're not alone in this journey. Embrace less clutter, less stress, more creativity, and a much clearer understanding of what truly matters. It's about being intentional and creating spaces for what lights you up. Stay true to your values. Let your values guide your decisions no matter what others think. And if you don't have the same values, then clearly you need to go look for something else or be around someone else with similar values. Also, give back to others. Helping others enriches your life and it fosters those community connections that are so invaluable over time. This can be donating items, your time, or money, or mentoring someone, things like that. So it doesn't have to be just causes. Explore new cultures. Oh my gosh, traveling and experiencing different cultures can really expand your worldview and understanding of humanity's diversity. And it gets you out of your bubble of where you live. Like there is other stuff going on and other people to meet and different cultures. And it's amazing. Growing up, especially around high school, I had the privilege, and yes, I am very grateful, and I realize it was absolutely a privilege of going to Europe and traveling and also being able to travel like three-fourths of the United States. I will never forget the things I learned and the people I met and the appreciation I have for it all. If you've made it this far, if you've made it this far, let me know which life lesson has stood out the most to you. Let me know down below. Also, take risks wisely. Bold moves can lead to some amazing rewards, but please don't shy away from calculated risks entirely without assessing them carefully first. Taking risks is part of what entrepreneurship is all about anyway. Be grateful for challenges. Okay, hang with me for a minute. Shit happens, but the stuff we go through can lead to so much growth and perseverance you didn't even know you had within you. So embrace these as teachers. And with the bad comes the good, and we can't have the good without the bad. So it's just unfortunately part of life. But things can be more good than bad, hopefully. It's just all about how you find the silver lining amongst things. Also, it's never too late to start over, no matter how old you are. Reinventing yourself at any age is possible, and just embracing new beginnings without fear or hesitation. So remember, life is about making choices that reflect who you are in this current chapter of your life, where you are right now. And it can be messy and beautiful. So share one life lesson you have for us, but down below. Right? Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.